everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very special day because your girl is back on YouTube. Let's hope I remain consistent this year. That is one of my resolutions, which I will try my best to stick to. But nonetheless, I created this natural makeup look. No foundation required, just a concealer, bronzer, etc, etc. So if you'd like to see how I created it, please keep on watching. Firstly, we'll be going in with primer, and the primer that I'm using is the Catrice Cosmetics Sensational 10-in-1 Dream Primer. And yes, I know I used way too much. That is not necessary. Also, I started with my skin prep and brows done off camera, so if you'd like me to do a video on this, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Now to prime the eyes, I'm going in with my new favorite concealer, the L'Oreal Infallible More Than Concealer in the shade Cedar. Next we are going to contour. The product that I'm contouring with is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade 55 Hazelnut. Now I know the shade is on the warmer side, but I've been loving the warmer contour for summer. It's so sun-kissed and bronzy. Keep in mind, I am doing the most when it comes to contouring, but seeing that we won't be using foundation in this look, the contour acts as the base, so it has to be perfect. And also perfectly blended. To blend out my contour, I'm using a small dense buffing brush. I recently started using this brush for my base product and I love it. Because it is on the smaller side, it blends out the smaller targeted areas perfectly. I don't know about you guys, but watching someone blend out their makeup is so indescribably relaxing and enjoyable. If you are enjoying this video so far, please give it a like while you enjoy my blending. To a lot of makeup artists, it is taboo to bring your contour past the end of your brows, and so low in fact. I do it because along the sides of my mouth and chin, I have a natural shadow, so I contour down there to emphasize the natural structure of my face. To blend out my nose contour, I'm using the Real Techniques Miracle Sponge because I don't like my nose contour to be too harsh, and with this technique it's like I'm pressing the product in place and diffusing the harsh lines at the same time, if that makes any sense. Now I'm using the same L'Oreal concealer to enhance that contour we created, basically drawing a little exclamation mark on my nose. You have probably seen this method of under eye concealing all over the internet. So basically, I place the concealer on the inner and outer corners of my eyes and on the sides of my nose to emphasize the contour. I've been doing this since June of last year and I don't think I'll be going back to the old way. I also went ahead and highlighted the high points of my face, this being the center of my forehead, my cupid's bow and my chin. I'm blending that out with a damp beauty blender. Now I'm going in with the same brush I blended out my contour with to diffuse any lines and bring back the contour where the concealer might have overstepped. Before I set my under eye, I'm just giving it a final blend to get rid of any creasing. To set my concealer, I'm going in with the Revlon Candid setting powder in the shade Banana and a damp beauty sponge. I'm lightly tapping that onto where I conceal. I am making sure to look up as I set my under eyes because setting an area with creases present just ensures those creases stay in place, and we do not want that. So looking up ensures that the skin is stretched smooth and the powder sets into those creases so that the concealer won't settle there. Now I'm using a buffing brush to dust away any excess powder and to set the rest of my face. Now I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Powder in the shade 355 Cinnamon to bronze and kind of set my contour. I'm also using this to create some dimension on the lid. This then acts as my eyeshadow. I like connecting it to my nose contour. It gives my nose a more chiseled look. For blush, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade Peach. I don't think this is available in South Africa yet. I'm placing the blush above my contour, usually where your highlight goes and at the temples. This gives that youthful, lifted look. I'm also placing it on the bridge of my nose and a bit on the cheeks. This is probably my new favorite step in my makeup routine. For bronzer, I'm using the Revlon Skin Lights bronzer in Gilded Glimmer. I placed this where I applied my powder contour. I also go ahead and place it on the center of my lids. I'll be going in with my Essence Long Lasting Pencil in Hot Chocolate to create a subtle smoked out wing. I start by tightlining the top lash line, then roughly creating a small wing. I only focus this from the center point of my lid outwards. Using an angled liner brush, I'm blending that line out and then smudge out that point with my finger. Now I'm tightlining the bottom lash line and smoking it out with the same angled brush. For mascara, I'm using the L'Oreal Lash Paradise Mascara. I am obsessed with the amount of volume this mascara gives. It's so amazing. Please excuse the faces, you know how it goes. To bring back my freckles that I lost under the concealer, I'm using the Wet n Wild Pro Liner Brown Felt Tip Liner. I'm using my finger to diffuse the harshness and kind of stamp it around. Ooh, we cannot forget my big ass freckle. To set my face, I'll be using the MAC Fix Plus for a nice natural skin finish. For highlighter, I'm using my go-to Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. I'm placing this on the high points of my face, this being the highest point of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, cupid's bow, brow bone, above my brows and on my chin. Now we are moving on to lips. To line my lips, I'm using the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner in the shade Chocolate. For lipstick, I'm using my fave nude lippy, which is the Wet n Wild Mega Last Matte Lipstick in the shade Bare It All. Now I'm using a lip brush to blend the lip liner and lipstick together. Lastly, I'll be applying some gloss to top the lip off. I'm using the Catrice Generation Plump and Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Pink Topaz. This is a new lash that I'm trying out, and it's by a new local brand called Tia Beauty and Cosmetics. It's just the perfect natural lash to complete this natural makeup look. This step is completely optional. And that is it. The look is complete. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed my no foundation natural makeup look that I created. This has been my go-to look for the past year or so, especially now that we are wearing masks. I don't focus any makeup or foundation in the lower part of my face, and I usually opt for a lip balm instead of like full-on lipstick, but you can choose how you wish to switch this up. Please be sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your notification bell to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Here's to hoping that I stick to a consistent schedule in terms of YouTube, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.